Dear friends, this is Ramneek WIG in front of you. And friends, today I want to tell you about the importance of pranayama and food therapy. Now, pranayama and food therapy is a complete science in itself. It is helpful in the treatment of several diseases, right from cancer to diabetes to asthma to liver disorders, kidney disorders, Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, indigestion, constipation, acidity, obesity, depression, bipolar disorders, and several others. Now, let me tell you that pranayama and food therapy is a supportive therapy. I never tell my clients that do not do your allopathy treatment and only do pranayama. I never tell them this. Pranayama and food therapy is helpful in the treatment of several ailments, but I always tell my clients that do your allopathy and along with that do your pranayama and food therapy, and it shall help you in the treatment of several ailments. Now, I myself got cancer 3 times. The first time I got cancer, the cure rate was 90%, but I got it back in the next 6 months. The second time I got cancer, I went to the US for a bone marrow transplant. But again, the cancer came back in 3 years. The third time I got cancer, the disease came back with a vengeance, and it spread all across my body. The cure rate, according to the doctors in India, was hardly any. So therefore, we went to the United States. The doctors in the US gave me some research treatment, and they were sure that the cancer would come back even after the treatment. But yes, God helped me, and pranayama helped me, and food therapy helped me to never get the disease back again. So friends, here I must tell you that pranayama and food therapy is helpful in the treatment of several diseases. Now, even the doctors in the US were sure that I would again get the cancer back even after the research treatment, but I never got it back. And I owe this to the Almighty God and then to pranayama and food therapy. So friends, remember to do your pranayama every day. Now remember, you've got to keep one thing in your mind, that pranayama is a complete science in itself, and it is based on these 4 pillars. If you see this chart right in front of me, it's based on these 4 pillars, which is inhalation, internal retention, exhalation, and external retention. And there is a fixed ratio in front of this, which is 1:4:2:4. Now, if you really observe this chart very well, you shall see that deeper emphasis is being laid on internal retention and exhalation, and then external retention. That means we are maximum trying to emphasize on internal retention and external retention, and even inhalation is the least. That means, if you see this chart carefully, the inhalation is least, exhalation is just the double of inhalation, and internal retention and external retention are 4 times that of inhalation. Now friends, what happens is that when we observe this ratio carefully, when we hold our breath for a longer period of time, and after that when we exhale deep, it lays a great impact on our cells. You've got to keep in your mind that remember to follow the ratios as you're doing your pranayama, because it is a complete science in itself. Many times I come across people telling me, "Sir, I have cancer, I have diabetes, I have high BP. Should I leave my medication and only do pranayama?" My answer is no. I tell all my clients that you should try to go for the best allopathic treatment available. We are here in the 21st century, and I recommend to all my clients to go for the best allopathic treatment available. And along with that, do your pranayama and be cautious of your eating habits. Pranayama is an excellent supportive therapy and it is helpful in the treatment of several ailments, right from cancer, asthma, diabetes, depression, Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, liver disorders, kidney disorders, and several others. So, make it a point to do your pranayama every day and do it correctly. It doesn't make a difference how you sit. Many people think that we have to sit erect, we have to keep cross-legged our legs. This doesn't make a difference. What makes a difference is that are you doing it correctly or not? Are you following the ratios or not? People who are unaware of the ratios will not get benefits out of pranayama, because pranayama is a science of rejuvenating the cells of our body. It helps to raise our immunity system to great degrees. Now friends, let me tell you, I have written several books on pranayama. The important ones, some of them are there's a book here written by me called The Miracles of Pranayama. There's a book written by me called Pranayama for Teenagers. There's a book written by me called Pranayama to Beat Stress. There's a book written by me called The Healing Power of Fruits. There's a book written by me called The Win Over Cancer. There's a book written by me called The Joy of Meditation. There's a good book written by me called The Secrets of Happiness. So friends, in all I have written 14 books. And I have realized that pranayama and food therapy is helpful in the treatment of several ailments. Now, I take a couple of courses at my center at Greater Kailash Part 2, New Delhi. All the courses what I take are personalized, because each one of the person coming here has a separate set of problems. That is the reason I've kept all these courses personalized. There's a course called a disease-specific course on pranayama and food therapy, which has got 10 classes. There's another course called Basic Course on Pranayama and Food Therapy, which has 8 classes. There's another course called Advanced Course on Pranayama and Food Therapy, which has got 8 classes. Then there's a course called a Basic Course on Meditation, which has 6 classes. So friends, all these courses are personalized. So whenever you're doing this course, each time you want to take a class, you can take an appointment by directly calling me. And you can complete the course as per your own convenience. You can even take 1 class a week, you can take 1 class in 2 weeks, that's your wish. And the good thing is that all these courses are also conducted by me over the Skype internet. So friends, even if you're not living in New Delhi, you can still do these courses with me over the internet Skype. Friends, you can directly get in touch with me if you're interested in doing any of these courses. And my personal cell number is 99101-78140. I'll repeat it for you. It is 99101-78140. Now friends, remember that pranayama and food therapy is helpful in the treatment of several ailments, but the important thing is that you've got to do it correctly. Many people are doing pranayamas, but they are doing incorrectly. They are more bothered of how they are sitting and what time of the day they are doing, but they are not concerned about the actual thing, which is by which ratio are they inhaling, by which ratio are they holding, by which ratio are they exhaling, and by which ratio are they doing external retention. Because pranayama is a science of rejuvenating the cells of our body. It helps to create an oxygenated environment inside your system. That's how the healing becomes faster. So remember, to do your pranayamas and be very cautious of your eating habits, because whatever food you take is either good or bad for your system. So you got to get into a habit of taking good foodstuffs and avoid taking those foods which could be injurious to your health. And friends, remember to be very regular with your practice, because I do tell in all my workshops that skipping a day amounts to skipping a week. That means you can never skip a single day of your pranayama practice. People practicing pranayama are very helped as far as their stress levels are concerned, because pranayama is a great stress buster. As you do pranayama, the stress levels become really down. Therefore, pranayama is really helpful in beating stress. Pranayama should be done by all. I have a specific book called Pranayama for Teenagers. So I would recommend everyone to do pranayama. That would accelerate their healing process. Friends, I have over 430 videos on YouTube. You can also check them out. My YouTube address is youtube.com/Yoga Guru Ramneek WIG. And friends, my website is www.ramneekwig.com. I have a page on Facebook, which is facebook.com/The Miracles of Pranayama and Food Therapy. So friends, if you have any queries, you're most welcome to get in touch with me. My personal number is 9910178140. If you're living in India and you're not living in Delhi, just add a 0 before dialing my number. And if you're living outside India, add +91 before dialing my number. So friends, remember to be very regular with your pranayama and be cautious of your eating habits, and you're going to get great health. Thank you so much. Namaste and have a great day ahead.